Good morning. Welcome to these morning videos where you start your day in a more conscious, intentional way and really begin to know that you are the creator, director, and star of your life and making that true. When we're more conscious of the decisions we're making, the thoughts we're thinking, the beliefs we are still believing, and the ways we are being our energy in this world, then we really start to turn things around because it's like, oh, so if you knew that every thought, if what happened was every thought you thought manifested right away, wouldn't you watch your thoughts more closely? Well, we know that we are constantly manifesting everything in our life, of course, along with the conscious collective energy. But so we are what we think about most of the time, how we feel most of the time, the energy we are putting out most of the time during our day is what creates. And a coach I was watching yesterday said that when he asked people, how many people, he asked so many people, what do they think, how many hours a day do they think they're focused on something more that's causing stress or more of their problems during the day? And most people said 8 hours a day. They were focused on the things they weren't happy with, didn't want, regret from the past, whatever, or things that stressed them out. Because those are such powerful energies, they're hard to release and let go. It requires a lot of trust and faith in the process of life, and also a conscious living, redirecting our thoughts and feelings in every new moment. So it's really powerful. No wonder we create things in our life because we don't realize how much we are focused on something. And I mean, create what we don't want, right? It's great when we create what we do want. It's fantastic. Okay, so the cards today, and then we're going to do a reading from the book and then a blessing. Bearing fruit from the Seven Oracles deck. Call that Bearing Read. Bearing fruit. It's a big tree if you can see it. And what it says is birthing the results of hard work, an ideal or consistent thought. I love that. Manifesting into form. What I talked about, right? What we think about consistently, what we focus on expands, of course. What we focus on grows. So we want to watch that. To form the relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs, because that's what creates for us. Our energy and frequency that we are is a result of our beliefs, our thoughts, the words we use, and all that, which creates a frequency and energy which gets pushed out into the world and attracts things back to us. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? So if you think like that question, how many hours, think about it today. Wow, how often am I focused on something that brings me stress, that I don't like, about the things I don't like in my situation or my life, about the things I'm not happy with, about the things I want to change, and here's me, right? I want to move to this city that's a lot warmer in the spring and summer. That's also closer to family. So what happens is I find myself upset about where I am, noticing all the things wrong with where I am because I know why I want to move, right? No, it needs to be the opposite. I need to focus on how wonderful it will be when I get there. Instead of, oh my God, see why I want to move? Because of this. Oh my God, look at, I hate this too. Look at, it's just so cold in the morning. It's just so windy here all the time. Why is it always so cloudy? That's because it's like, that's why I want to move. I know for sure why I want to move. And that's why I'm focused on the things that irritate me. And we don't want to do that. So, oh my God. I mean, we all do this, but I didn't realize how much I was doing it until I really paid attention. So I want you to pay attention today. Don't beat yourself up. It's just like, oh, wow, notice that. Okay. Now each day I'm choosing different things. I'm now choosing to notice that, right? Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unforeseen world into the world you perceive. Moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will, okay, and we don't need to talk about that. You are a powerful and fertile season of your life. We always are. So remember, we are creating through our thoughts, our energy, our feelings, our beliefs, what we believe to be true for us, what we believe will be possible for us. If you don't believe it's possible for you to have something in life, at the moment, you won't achieve it until you change your beliefs. So that's why lots of these readings I do and what I talk about in these videos puts so much emphasis on you. And I know that's like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that magic's going to happen in 2 weeks for me. Well, if you believe that, it will. So it's like changing the belief to is totally possible. I know that in 2 weeks, my life can completely change. It can. There's a possibility that in 2 weeks, your life can completely change. Of course there is. Can you say that? Yes, 100%. I can choose to believe, I can believe that something can happen within 2 weeks and completely change my life. Now, it can happen for the bad, like someone can die in your life, which is terrible. It can happen for the good. Someone could give you money or you could win millions, like, right? It could just happen. So those things are possible. So that's what we want to focus on is, oh my God, I'm so grateful that I am now choosing for change to happen around this end of my life. I'm choosing to believe that things are going to get wonderful. I'm choosing to change my thoughts around things. I'm choosing to take different actions, have different habits, because it also requires us to do things differently. And then the next card is grateful. Great and full, right? The mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, and this letting go of attachment of certain things too. And this is what we want to step into too, is for me, like I was just talking about my situation, I want to, and I choose to be grateful for where I am right now and what I have. I live on a beautiful island. It's absolutely stunning, right? So I choose to notice the beautifulness of this island. I choose to notice the beautiful things when I'm taking a walk. And that's how I can step into a more powerful frequency. Remember what I was talking about yesterday? What you desire is here. You may be here. So you're not going to match it. You're not going to hit it because you're at different levels. You slowly bring yourself up to meet it. So by me complaining, I'm going to stay down here. By me feeling gratitude, love, desire, I don't want to say desire, feeling, oh my God, when I am here, it's going to feel like this. When I'm doing that, it's going to feel like that. This is amazing. I'm so excited for it. It'll be more up on this level, and then I meet it. That's how then it comes into form. Then it is my life. Then it is part of my life. Okay, that's what I'm going to say there because we got to go. Time. Okay, and from the book, Parallel Universes of Self. What it talks about here is when you are in let's say a more negative state or a state that's bringing you down. I've been there in the last 2 days. You guys know, didn't even do a video one day. It requires a time out, which means neutralize the emotions. You can't go from really down here to up here super fast and feel fantastic all of a sudden. No, it's like I'm bringing myself to that in stages. And becoming neutral is the best way to release and let go those bad, terrible feelings. And that just means a timeout. I'm going to sit here and breathe and focus and count on my breath. Inhale 4, exhale 4 or 6, right? And do that until your focus is just entirely on your breath, your body, how calm you are. As you exhale, you're releasing your muscles. Feel them relax with each exhale. So you're getting out of the thoughts. You're getting into your body and your heart. And until you feel that fully and you fully kind of relax and you're in it. That's coming to neutral. That's a timeout. You don't need to just meditate for hours. You can go for a walk in nature and literally as you're walking, breathe, smell, notice, wow, look at the beautiful leaves. Look at the beautiful flowers. I feel the earth beneath me. I hear the birds. So, right, you want to be focused fully on the present and on the beautiful, abundant things that are around you. That can bring you to neutral too. Then you can begin, right? It's about stopping to do anything, stopping the world, stopping the rat race, stopping to be driven by cravings, eating, if you do that, or drinking to numb emotions. And resistance is stopping to be a puppet of your desires and first regaining a sense of control, self-determination, and peace. Timeout means to quit the habitual flow of things and come to yourself. I'm a doer. When I get anxious, I will clean, I will bake, I will cook, I will do things that's like, I just got to do because I'm just running away of the feeling, of the being in that state that feels not good. right? But we don't have to stay in the not good feeling state. That's a thing. We think that we're going to bring ourselves really deeply into the not feeling good, which sometimes we need to cry and release it, to release the energy from our body. But sometimes we're just exhausted of the constant doing, and we just need to fully allow ourselves to completely relax and let go, even just for 10 minutes. So that's your thing today, too. Notice your thoughts, your beliefs, how much you spend time focused on what you do want and thoughts on what you don't want. And then also take that time to bring yourself to a completely relaxed and balanced state. Okay, the blessing from my Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Hand on your heart. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale. And then exhale, release, relax. Oh, let it go. Continue that breath as I read. I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly, as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive the gift of higher order in my life. Through grace and mercy, so be it. All right, continue hand on your heart. Inhale into your heart center. Feel your heart expand, open up. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, release that energy. Relax your shoulders. Relax all the muscles. Set the intention. You're cleaning and clearing anything that doesn't serve you, and bring it right down into the center of the earth and release and let it go. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.